Just shut the door. Hello, everybody. Wow, isn't this fun? Gosh, I think I've got a time delay on myself. I can see my lips moving and the words aren't in sync, but never mind. What do you think? Week 18. Who would have thought? It's just going on forever and ever, and we enjoy it more and more every week, because every week is something different for you, so we can just entertain everybody. Have to remember where I'm looking. Right, so let's get this show started without any further ado. Let's give a big hand for Lucy.
Hello, my little box watchers. Hello, lovelies. Ooh, sort my hair out. It was in a clip. Mum's had to pop out, so the cat's straight in her seat, in the production seat. So hopefully she'll be able to... Right, so let me have a look. Yeah, we've got... Thank you very much for everyone viewing. It is the 18th show, so we're going to have an 18th birthday party. I may start crying at any point. I will be putting makeup on, but not so I look like an awful goth. Hey, Ray. Ray's here as well. It's my birthday show, so give it a share. I didn't think I'd get to episode 18. To be honest, guys, I did thought there'd be a King Cure by now. Let's just put that away. There we go. So, everybody, you know the rules. Give it a share. If you give it a share, I will show you a picture of what I look like actually on my 18th birthday. And guys, I looked absolutely awful. I cropped the rest of the girls out of the picture because they didn't look as bad. And that's called editing. Right, okay, so I've given you plenty of time. I should be seeing share buttons come up. There's a couple of share buttons come up. Come on, press share, give it a share. Sharing is caring, unless it's an STD. So, let's get all my show notes ready, because I do prepare the show, you know. This is not just off the cuff. Right, so how have we all been? Hey, Hugh, Hugh's here. Lovely to see you, Hugh. So we've got Ray, Hugh, Noel, quite a few watching as well through the other streaming devices. I can't see who you are. Oh, Ray, the weather. I know it's really British, but it has been an absolute hoolie out there. Oh, my lip balm. So yeah, if I can just see 2 more people press share, I will put up the most horrendous picture of me as an 18-year-old. Go on. You've got the option to even share without an explanation as well, so your friends just think, what the fuck, what, my mate's having a breakdown. Why is he doing that? Right. Yep. And there we've got it. Perfect. So let me just mute that. Perfect. Share and share alike. Right. So
are you in sync?
I should be in sync.
Okay.
It'll be time delayed though. Do you remember?
Yeah, I know, not for this, but when I was looking at that.
Yes, but you were looking at that, not that.
Oh, shut up.
Ah, see, we're getting awfully complicated. Right, so the moment we
Evening, Max.
Evening, Max. So here is what I looked like on my 18th birthday party. Bit better now, I reckon. I thought the updo would be the best thing I could do to accentuate my massive forehead. What do you think? You know, when you've got a massive head, the best thing you can do is to really bring it up there just to elevate the size of it.
Gosh, you look like me.
Mum says, oh, play along. If producer C jumps in, oh, I wouldn't mind a birthday drink. Seeing as it's my birthday, only because it's my birthday. You know I wouldn't drink on a normal show.
But on your 18th birthday, I think that was the last time you wore makeup because you were legal to go into a pub.
Yeah, it's true. You know the episode of Harry Enfield with Kevin and Perry when he turns 13 and they just hear and all of a sudden this absolute troll of a child comes out and says, hey. Well, I also had a transformation when I turned 18. I stopped wearing makeup because I didn't need to pretend to be old enough to drink. I actually was old enough. Is there anything else for me to open?
Well, give me a minute.
Right, I mean, why do it when I'm free? Let's interrupt the show. It's much better. Well, don't shake it over the notes.
Oh my God.
Oh my Christ's sake. It is an 18th birthday party. One of us would be crying. Let's have a look. Oh, hello. Thank you for that, right? Right, and then let's have a look.
This should be absolutely perfect.
Thank you very much. At least you haven't got a head like an orange. Mine is perfectly spherical. But I can't play the guitar. Oh, it is. Happy birthday, me. Well done, Mum. Got it in one. So let's have a look. I'm joining celebrations with a large glass. Nice one. Let's have a look. You're still that person in the morning. I know, no, but luckily, due to the fact I've promised to be celibate for a while, no one's going to find this out. Yeah, so I'm having my 18th birthday. We're going to have a little bit of fun. We've got all the usual segments, but I'm a little bit more devil will care. So we sacked off the Joe Wicks update because he's not doing out anymore. Okay, so I weighed myself last week, and I was 10.2, which is perfect for driving, but not for my hips. And after a week of drinking a hell of a lot and eating a lot and going away for the weekend, I'm 10.2. So what's that go to show you? Absolutely fuck all. Let's have a look. Oh, Polster's on the show as well. I'm obviously having a vodka and Coke. Lovely. There we go. Nor can I. Yes, you can, Max. Don't be an idiot. Yes, you can. He's our resident guitarist. Let's take that banner off. We don't need that shit. You know it's the Lucy show because I'm fucking talking to you. There we go. That's better. So, my little box watchers, my Lucy update. I have tried more hula hooping. It's not hula hooping because I still am a little bit hit and miss. So here you go. This is my latest efforts.
Five seconds.
I have no shame. I can now do, as my mother said, 5 seconds. I can do 5 seconds, which is 5 more seconds than I could last week. I mean, strap in, kids, by next week. But I'm hoping for at least 7.5. If you aim too high, you will become disappointed. That's why I've steadily just lowered my expectations in life. Let's have a look. So if anybody would like to buy me a drink, all you do is you go onto the Joe Pitt website, and in the Comedy A to Z, you'll see Lucy. You can put Lucy Orchard in, and you can buy me a G&T for my birthday. Because let's just say it's that time of month. It's the time of the month when I have to pay for more StreamYard fees. So please, chip away. You don't have to say it's not a £3 donation like coffees used to be. Its minimum donation is 50p, and trust me, every donation really does help. It does help create this show because StreamYard is what I do all this on, and it costs money. So please do please tip your hosts. Just the tip. Sorry, that's a bit rude. My mother's over there. So, yes, I am trying. Let me see, 5 more seconds than a man, Polly says.
Probably so.
Try it when you're pissed.
Even
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, I could do.
You probably have more balance.
Probably have more rhythm as well.
Yeah.
I can dance, and yet with the hula hoop, I truly look like I've never danced in my life.
Hello, Olivia. Do you want to come up here?
Can I say hello to the viewers? Oh, so it's my birthday show, which means I can drink gin and I can have cats on. She does not give a shit. Right, there we go, darling. Right.
No, but Willow did.
Yeah, right. Yes, the other one did. Right, so update. The reason you nosy buggers are all here. The village update. What's been happening in my village? So that would be a little bit tight around your waist. Well, that's the point. Every little helps. You can't see that the cat's just jumped on Mum's back and fucked off. She looked at you like, you've been pissing me off for too long. Have it. Right, so the village update. So what's been happening in Devon? For all of you that don't live in Devon, this is the best bit because you get to find out what it is like to live in a little sleepy village. And although we make the joke about it being like Midsummer Murder without the police presence, we really, it sort of it is. You know, it's sort of got that small town feel like Cabot Cove, but again, without the body count.
Certainly without the body count.
Absolutely without body count. So, the curious tale of the wandering chicken. I haven't got any new pictures of him or her. It's a her.
It is a her.
It is a her. We know that
I can
much.
assure you.
Yes, we can clearly see. Okay, so the curious chicken. It is being seen. Last seen. I love this comment of one of the people. Last seen walking up to the chicken farm. It's believed to be out getting believed to be going to get more troops or to perform a coup. Hey, I love people around here. Perfect. In all seriousness, it does seem that there are actually 3 identical chickens, which is why there appears to be so many. I think if you're looking for your clippers over there.
No,
All right.
Oh,
There appears to be 3 identical chickens, hence the reason why there are so many spottings of this wandering chicken. They all seem to be escaping from the chicken farm, and God forbid the chicken farm goes and gets them. They need to just have, it needs to be the village thing that there's always
Does
a.
anybody look for eggs?
Well, I think there's one woman where all the chickens go in during the day. I think she's got 6, and they use that as the day spa.
Oh.
So she's getting free eggs, and she's not squawking about it because obviously she wants to keep that to a secret. So the person who also keeps an eye on where the chicken is at all times had 2 homing pigeons in her garden.
How does she know they're homing pigeons? Because they went to her home.
Exactly, they were going home, home. And then a sparrowhawk in the garden in the same village. So hopefully this, I mean, sparrowhawk talked about that. I was going to look them up a bit further, but I can't exactly differentiate between, I wouldn't know. Right, oh my God, is this the scene from Orange is the New Black?
What, the hula hoop?
I don't know. Polly, is that towards the wandering chickens? Oh, is that right? No, that would be the chicken in the shed picture.
Oh,
right. convict cluck. Mims is saying, aren't all chickens identical? No, they're not. Some can have a bit more pronounced in the chest or the legs, and also their plumage can be different. But because they're the same breed that come from the chicken farm, it just means that it's a little bit more difficult to identify which little bugger's walking around. So I went up to see the swan. For those of you who saw my village update video that I put up before the show every day on Lucy Orchard Comedy, yes, the chicken. I thought you meant the chicken, Polly. Right, so I went up to see the swans up the canal. All right, and they are beautiful. They are getting big and glorious. So this was the procession that I got. all 8 cygnets are still alive, and they are getting massive. I saw a couple with a little young peckable child throwing bread at the ducks, and then all of a sudden the 8 cygnets and the 2 parents, Victoria and Albert, turned up, and you could see the parents just politely lift said child up and they just walked off. Because at this point, because they weren't on the pontoon where the swans wouldn't get in, it was near quite the shallow bit at the top by the shop, and they just thought, they're going to peck my children's face off. A friend, Dave, put on his Facebook day that apparently the range is selling Halloween items already.
So Marks and Spencer's.
And it made me think that surely the scariest thing that you could put up would be Happy New Year 2020 signs.
2020.
We're doing a fucking rerun.
Oh.
When you've got Halloween, when you've got some Happy New Year signs everywhere, Happy New Year 2020, and everyone's full of joy and hope. Now they're the most horrid artifacts the scariest artifacts you can have. We're doing it again. We're doing a rerun.
No, I think this is best put in a box.
Chicken gone undercover, maybe a crusty pilot. No. I mean, there were quite a few people that were willing to house the chicken in their Arga, but it wasn't allowed. It takes the fun out. People are updating the village forum with, oh, I've just seen it going up such and such lane now. It's like
Lane.
I wasn't going to use the real name, Mum.
Oh.
Yeah.
It sounds good. I like the name.
Trying to protect the anonymity of us, of the people
Of the chicken.
Of the chicken. Chicken's in witness protection, mate. So then we've got loads of jigsaw dealing, more, but still no news on whether or not the person without the 5 pieces of the Titanic has been given with the pieces that have found it. So, I mean, it's a tragedy waiting to happen. For those of you that haven't been watching regularly, there's always jigsaw puzzle trading in these villages. Like, oh, I've just finished one of the railway, or I've got one of a nice sort of country scene. And I recently put the Titanic 1,000 pieces in the Dropbox for the jigsaws, and I've just found 5 pieces of this puzzle. Please get in touch with me and I will get these pieces to you. But nobody has been in touch, so they are still plugging away of what's going to be one of the most disappointing jigsaws ever.
Perhaps we'll have to just ask in their parish magazine.
Yes, we'll have to raise it. Will Sexy COVID be the top Halloween costume this year? Oh, well done. Great TV bell there for Mims 18. That is perfect. Yes, damn it. Why didn't I think of that?
Well, people won't need to buy scary masks. They look scary enough in the normal ones.
You just have loads of flaking and snot. At least in January 2021, we'll all have 2020 vision. Yes, what a great year it'll be in fucking hindsight. Best way to see 2020? In the rear view mirror. So egg boxes, I've had no update whether or not Morrison's and Sainsbury's and Tesco's have improved their egg boxes, although I did see a plastic box of eggs being bought in our Spa.
We're doing plastic.
Yeah, I'm going to leave that there. And also no reply from my MP, who I also wrote to about it.
Well, we'll have to look into that one rather quickly.
Yes. So one of my friends, Ellie Daniel, who's got her own brilliant YouTube daily vlog, Corona vlog, with her comedy boyfriend, Chris Choppin, posted this on her Facebook the other day, and it really annoyed me enough to put it on the show. So as you know, I've taken pictures down by the railway, little buggers. So the new thing is you have to remember to cut the straps. You've got to cut the straps. I just realised I'm a little bit out of shot. The cat's about here somewhere. I can't see her. Oh, there she is. So yes, you need to cut the straps off your disposables. And it's because disposable masks are the new lager ring pulls.
So you get rabbits.
Look at the screen.
I hope it's not a hedgehog.
No, it's a seagull.
Oh.
Or a duck. Or any kind of animal. So yeah, snip. So the advice with disposable masks is don't be a fucking prick, cut the straps and put it in a fucking bin and don't drop it in my village or something friendlier. Honestly, you go to all the supermarkets now because they're handing out disposable ones for people that still haven't worked out they need to wear one in the shops, because July 24th was so recent. They're just coming out and they don't want the masks on them anymore. So they're like, oh, a third. Can put them in your pocket and put them in the bin. There's always a bin outside the supermarket because people throw their receipts out. They say, would I like a receipt? People go, oh, yes, I'd like a receipt. And then they go outside the shop and they chuck up the fucking floor. So that's the new disposable. And I mean, I haven't even been to Waitrose in Wellington for a while. I bet they're fucking covered in them, dirty bastards.
We'll have to take a trip.
Yes, just because you buy Waitrose essentials doesn't mean that you aren't fucking allowed to litter. So, we're getting a new boat. That was definitely a sky rat. A sky rat or sea chicken. I like sea chickens.
They're protected anyway. You can't shoot them.
What, seagulls?
Yeah.
Can you not shoot them? No, I suppose you can't. When I went to the Imperial Exeter once as a kid, I had some chips. I know it's not funny, but the seagulls absolutely dive bombed and nicked her chips and made her cry. And because it's not our chips and because it wasn't our kid, it was hilarious. So we're getting now I know it's Iona, which means if it's pronounced in the English way, it's Iona, Iona, and if it's Welsh, it's Iona.
I have no clue.
No. So we're getting a new canal boat. So it's being taken from Godalming. They're very sad to see it go, but it's time for them they need to move on. So it's going from Godalming, being sailed to Reading, and then it's going on the back of Urban Arctic and being police escorted to Devon, and we will be able to have it very, very soon. What made me giggle, because it always makes me giggle, is they put that it was going on the back of a large articulated lorry. Well,
articulated lorries are quite large. This will be even larger.
Unless it was an LST. Let's see, beach chicken. Yeah, beach chicken, definitely beach chicken. So bonfires are back. It's kicking off, mate. People had to shut their back doors the other day.
Man, with this wind.
No, it was quite calm. And the minute you light a bonfire in any rural environment, everybody with asthma or any kind of lung issue will get straight on the forums. And my husband's got asthma, and we were engulfed by the smoke. Happy, you can pretty much set your clock by it as soon as your firelighter catches, to be honest. Storm Ellen has unfortunately caused quite a lot of destruction in our village. A young family have been well, just the home's been destroyed. They've been turfed out. So, I mean, I didn't know really what to do. If it wasn't the wind that get them, the cats would. Look at the screamer.
Sorry, darling.
Has it popped up yet?
No.
Has it gone up through the sky? Oh, young family's been turfed out by Storm Ellen. It's on the side by the logs.
I wondered what was on the floor, but it's been used.
Yeah, it was probably filled by a bird and then emptied by bloody Willow. And talking of destruction, my mate was in the village down the road when a blue Honda Jazz came out of nowhere by the school, scraped the side of his car. So he got out to stop her. She fucked off.
In our village?
No, in the one with the school and the theatre.
Oh.
Mm. And I mean, the worst thing is either she knew that she did it and fucked off, or she didn't know she did it. And that's terrible. For her to have actually driven down the side of a car and scraped a car and to have not noticed.
Well, she'd have a scrape on her car too.
I know, but if she's a dozy bitch, she won't notice when she gets in. And then she'll tell her husband that it happened while she was parked in a supermarket.
Yeah.
Talking of the same village, this happened. Dirty little bastards. I couldn't get over it, and I was very quick to ask permission for the use of those pictures as well. So obviously some little dickwads found a pink spray can and has decided to completely destroy the bus stop and the phone box, when all I want to say is, can we just focus on something here? There's a fucking working phone box in one of these villages. Because all the red phone boxes have been bought for £1. That's an actual working phone box with an actual working phone. But the burn they put on the message went, was there a charity graffiti competition I missed out, or has someone just been an arsehole? And then they did with the burn, they went, because quite frankly, kid, you're no Banksy. Ooh. Let's have a look. So what we got next? Now, I thought I'd focus. Oh, boom-on shot. If you play the drinking game, everybody, it's when producer C chips in, when there's a cat in shot, my brother chips in, or when there is a booming shot. So cheers, everybody. Drink up. It's birthday time tonight. Roger's added, should see the seagulls in South Shields. They've got tattoos. Yeah, they'll probably nick your fucking car as well, mate.
Do they wear vests?
Oh, string vests.
Wife beater vests.
Wife beaters. See, beach chickens in South Shields, man. Wife beaters.
Lonsdale.
Love and hat in between the webbing. Did she go to the George Michael driving school? Oh, who knows? Who knows? You're all right, Noel. You're a bit quiet. Just checking in on my brother. Right, okay. So what's one thing you need in these days? And it was a couple of days ago, so I hope it went well. Because there's up Colour Valley, there's a place called the Milky Way. They had a pink spray can and didn't paint a penis. Missed opportunity. I know, and the school around there claims to be quite up itself. So the teachers are not teaching them how to do proper penises. No, is all good, sis. Just checking in, sweetheart. You know, gotta make sure all the regulars are taken care of. So on 22nd, even though we're in the middle of a global pandemic, the Milky Way at my Clavelli, they've made, okay, well it's the Big Sheep, which is the which is the amusement park, which is near to Clavelli. So what they've done is they've mowed circles in the grass, and you get your own bubble. And get this, for 120 quid, 125 quid, 6 people could share an evening with, yes, boys and girls, Gareth Gates and E17. My mum's face is looking at me like, who the fuck would want that?
Exactly.
But the thing is, because it's at the Big Sheep, what they've done is they've called it the Barladium. Hey! Yes! What a pun! Well done, Clavelli. Well done. So the Big Sheep, they've mowed these circles. You can have 6 people in your bubble, and you can go to the events. And for those of you that are missing out on having Mark Chadwick time because A Beautiful Day's been cancelled, Mark Chadwick will be playing solo up there as well. So there'll be a leveler, not the levelers. So no less. Now, this is something else that caught my eye. That is something that you can do. So Google seaweed farrowing in Kingsbridge.
Seaweed foraging.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm not here to mock this because
it's got very good health properties.
It's got very good health properties. It's only 25 quid for a couple of hours. I think about 3 hours.
Oh, they're charging.
Yeah, of course they're charging. No one puts
it's seaweed. Oh.
Mum's got her opinions. Now, the reason why I'm okay with this, it's because we went mushroom foraging at the National Trust, and between 6 of us, we found 3 mushrooms. One of them was a magic, and I got made to put it back. What?
Well, we're not back in the ground.
No.
Once you
Put it in my fucking pocket. Michael, hope you had a lovely day at work. Don't worry, we are still in the village update. Don't worry. Noel was missing because his dog was being a prick. Ray's nan was from South Shields. I'm sorry about that, Ray. Roger's
apologies
married
to those
into
in the north.
Apologies to our viewers in the north. I hear it's awful up there. But no, Roger is affiliated with people from South Shields. He will vouch for them. I mean, I think he's even given birth to children there. Not himself, although he hasn't lost the pregnancy weight. Gareth Gates, I thought that picture was Ryland Clark. Well, I think it's the teeth. I think the teeth on Ryland are a little bit bigger. There we go. Oh, do you know what? I can see exactly what you meant by that. It's the new jaw. I didn't know that. I didn't pay attention to the Gareth Gates picture properly. He's rocking a strong jawline, painted on kind of thing. So yes, so go seaweed foraging. So we had 3 mushrooms. It was Noel had a massive tantrum that day. The only
So did Beavis.
And his bloody best mate Beavis. The only reason they kept happy is because there was a house cat. They found a cat in the forests. But at least if you go seaweed collecting, you're going to come back with some fucking seaweed. And deep fried seaweed. They've done all these exposés recently. When you go to a Chinese and you buy seaweed that's deep fried, it's just lettuce or kale with a bit of sugar, deep fried. So at least you can learn how to do your own. So yes, search seaweed foraging in Kingsbridge. Now, if you're not into Mark Chadwick or Gareth Gates or E17, what else can you achieve in Devon at the moment? And I thought this is a lovely little place to advertise. Well, buckle in, comrades, because Torquay Museum has got a brand new exhibition. The Russians are coming. Soviet Spies and the Secret Mapping of Torbay opens today. And you know what? I'm not mocking it, because genuinely, I'd love to watch it. Mickey, when we watch this back together, my friend's dad, Mickey, if you come to Devon, I will take you to this, because he loves all his John le Carre or whatever it is, programs, and he loves all his spy stuff. So yes, there's loads of spy gadgets, museums, all the maps. Apparently the Russians did come to Torbay. I imagine they looked at the place and they left quite severely. We got Polly, your friend John's watching. Hey, love. No, what a fucking shit day that was. That's in reference to the mushroom foraging. You sulked like such a little bitch.
Because we had to get up early.
Yeah, you're like, come on now, let's go to the next bit. Like, oh, sorry, sis, I got a cat here. And you just stayed playing with the cat for about 2 hours whilst you and Beeb tried to find somewhere you could smoke. Let's see. Typical bloody Kingsbridge. Let's have a look. Gareth Gates got violated by a beach chicken on Shields Beach. Why does that sound like the most amazing Channel 5 programme? In Soviet Union, Torbay maps. You. Well done, Ray. That's brilliant. Also, a little shout out to the board game on Angel Hill in Tiverton. They now deliver. So you can be at home. You'd be like, oh, do you fancy a board game? Bring them in and they'll deliver you a board game. Now that is enterprise, people, because stay in.
Doesn't everybody have Monopoly?
Exactly. And also, my friend Sam's taking me out tomorrow. That's part of my news. So take me out for dinner tomorrow. Say thank you, because I have to write out a document. So thank you very much, Sam. You'll be watching now. Sorry, Dave, she's taking me out. Dave Dart, you should be watching. Keep watching though, because you're named in the thank you section. Also, I went to the spa today, and I was in the car park, and a car pulled up and kicked. This is all 100% true story that happened to me. I went to take a video of the swans for the show tonight, and I sat in the car park playing Pokemon because I was taking the local gym off the kids because they could fuck off. Oh, hang on, breaking news. Face coverings to be mandatory for England's secondary schools. Ooh. So when they come home with their nasty disposable ones, cut the straps, guys. I've just told you the warnings. Hang on. Right, no, hang on. No. Right, hang on. No, I'll read that out in a minute. Because Mum's crying. It was an audition for Geordie Shore. Right, so back to me. It's my show. Mum, stop laughing. No, stop typing. I'm the one who's in the show. So I'm in the car park playing Pokemon, taking over the gym, yeah, because the little fuckers they kicked my Pokemon out yesterday, and I'm not having that. And all of a sudden, this car turns up, and this woman just stops the car, not in any bay. There was loads of bays. This little boy gets out of the car, and he is covered in blood. It is all here, all here. And he's just standing next to the car, like, and I would say, where was he? About that. So I would say 7. I thought, I stopped looking at I stopped looking at my Pokemon for a second to go, what's going on here? And the mother didn't get out at all. The little boy is still standing next to the car going, what do I do? And the mother sort of prioritized getting blood on her seats and being a mother or helping. I just don't know what she's planning to do, because I watched for quite a while. In the end, my OCD, I just had to control the situation, because truck drivers, we always carry kitchen roll and 2-litre water bottles in the boot of the car, because we never know we have to go on tour. So I just got out and just walked towards him with loads of kitchen roll, and I said, do you want some help? I'm not talking to the mother at this point. And sorry, I've just had a message there and I can't reply back to it. Spider, are you watching? Let me know if you're watching. Tony Brown. So I took him over. I said, what's your name? And he told me his name. I said, right, my name's Lucy. Come with me. The mother completely let him walk off with me around the back of my car. I could have just gone, get in the boot. And I made him stand there with his hands like that. And I washed his hands with the water and gave him more tissue paper and walked him back. And she went, oh, thank you so much. And they drove off. It was so surreal.
But didn't she mention that he suffered from...
Oh, that's right. And I said to the little boy, I said, what the hell? What the hell have you done? And he went, oh, it always happens. And I said, hang on, if it always happens, where's the emergency nosebleed kit in the back of the car? Because every Saturday and Sunday, if we went to Brecon, my mum knew I was going to be sick on halfway on the roads where it goes uppy downy. And therefore, she had carry bags ready for me to be sick into. If you know your kid is going to do something.
Because there are no bins on
But I thought, Jesus, it comes to something when I'm the most paternal person in the car park compared to a woman with 2 fucking kids and me playing my Pokemon. No. All right. Ray has put, don't need to get board games delivered. I'd end up playing them myself. Hey! Love a good joke. You're in competition with Mims at the moment, but Sexy COVID does win. Right. The other trip was that going to that fucking pub for food, which we didn't eat in. David bought a fucking notepad and pen, and we left, drove fucking hours for nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the TripAdvisor review for the Jamaica Inn in the middle of the Bodmin Moor.
You remembered.
I wasn't on the trip.
It was full of old age pensioners.
Somehow, I don't know how I got out of this. I didn't have to go on this family trip. And,
I think you were teaching.
Oh, damn it. I was being a responsible adult. And yet, that fucking notepad stayed in the car like this token of sadness. You convinced my brother to travel all the way down to Cornwall. You went to one pub, went in, didn't get any food, and went back.
No, we didn't come back. We
For the viewers of Poldark, that's the abridged version.
We then went to, oh my God, I can't even remember. Where was Waitrose? Oakhampton. We went to Oakhampton where we had something to eat and went shopping, because at that time there were only 3 Waitrose in Devon.
Yeah, that's not interesting.
So we had to
It
travel.
wasn't called the Ship Suite, that was called the Jamaica Inn. It's probably one of the most famous pubs in Cornwall.
Well, yes, we had
You're
to go
thinking
because
ship because you keep thinking shit.
it was because of the Daphne du Maurier book.
Yes. I tried reading Jamaica Inn.
I loved it.
I didn't mind his bit slow. I'm not into horses.
But we didn't even bother going to the Bodmin jail.
All right, okay. And this is the last picture for the village update. Okay, you know I like to update you with what Facebook tries to sell me. So everybody, fingers get Jamaica Inn. That's where no one speaks with a low mumble. Yeah, and you got like cell phones and alarm boxes in the back. So everyone, this is the picture that Wish has advertised to me. All right, so please, I want all of you to get ready to answer in the comments for exactly what reason would you need these. I'll give you a couple of minutes to try and work out. So, can anyone work out what they are? Why do I need little boxes to make cats look sad? Oh, no, I don't know. I just completely fucking believed you then, Michael. Noel's comment is regarding, that was the pub, right? Okay. So, fucking Michael, I completely read that and believed you. And I was like, is it? So Michael's first comment is he thinks it is to bathe your cat. That can't be for bathing your cat. What, to keep their paws dry?
Wet. It would fill up with water.
Oh, well, no, to groom an angry cat. I mean, it looks as though the cat can remove those.
So those little screw things must
people
tighten up
that hate cats. Let me put the picture back up. All right, so we've got to bathe a cat. Oh my God, do you know what? I've just noticed. Those are screws.
That's what I said.
Those are thumb screws for cats.
How cruel is that?
You dirty bastards, Wish. I'm absolutely disgusted.
No wonder the cat looks so sad.
Yeah, fucking hell, to groom an angry cat. Oh, there are so many things wrong with that. That's terrible. There's people that hate cats. Noel goes for the snow. Keep their feet dry.
They'd be more Wellington
Mims,
type.
stills for cats. Yes. Do you find that you just really wish you were the bigger cat on the street? Can you? And the fact that the Vices had little love hearts to make it look like you. This is because I love you. Right. Right, but Michael, if it was an angry cat before you put the things on it, somebody should use a sock instead. Yeah, I mean, that's awful. That is absolutely awful. Right, okay, so that was, we don't do shoe of the week. I've got to get rid of that section, just in case my mother gets excited and starts coming at me with a pair of loafers. Right, tomorrow's chip papers. So this is the new segment, tap shoes for cats. For cats to play pianos better with. Or for dwarf cats, yes. So stills for cats, for dwarf cats, making your cats feeling bigger. So tomorrow's chip paper. So this is where I pick a story that I see in the papers that quite frankly is a pile of wank. So last week, it was that Russell Brand knobhead trying to teach women feminism because he has a voice and believes that we deserve to fucking hear it. So this week, I'm going to read a tweet out that was reported upon in one of the daily papers. I'm going to sort of keep one eye on producer Christine's eyes because I'm sure she's going to start twitching. The reason this tweet was, the tweet was tweeted by a fucking idiot, but it was picked up by a paper and put in the paper to incite people. Ray, you fucking clever little bastard. Was that cat shoe of the week? Mum, can we get cat shoes for cat shoes of the week? I've got no problems with dressing cats up. Oh, do you know what? I've been going on tonight. The village update took fucking 3/4 of the show. Look at the time. Is anybody from the Drop Club watching? Spider? No? Okay, bollocks. Because I need to get a message to the MC. Right, so this tweet was written by somebody, a millennial. And it says this. Older people, do you realise that ending a sentence with a full stop comes across as sort of abrupt and unfriendly to younger people in an email, chat, question mark? Genuinely curious. So, oh, Mum's grinding her fucking teeth. So it was, they didn't even need to put a story on that. All they needed to do was to put that tweet in the newspaper with an automatic link straight to angry comments. I didn't even bother reading the angry comments. I just knew that it was going to be terrible. So well, yes,
if people can't learn how to use punctuation properly, well, They shouldn't be tweeting.
Yes.
Oh
So
my
stuff from my
God.
room is next. So this is for when Sam watches. So this is my little friend. So it was bought for me just before Christmas as a Christmas present. But unfortunately, Sam didn't give it to me till after Christmas. So I decided to make it a comedy elf. So I took it with me every day in my bag to all my comedy classes. And then you'll often see it in all of my shows, sit in the background. And I also took it to every single live gig I did in my handbag. And she'll be coming with me on the 24th September when I perform in Bridgewater. And I'll make the tickets available on my page. So I'm doing a real gig, everybody. And my comedy mascot is coming back out of the house. I'm very, very excited. And
Has she got a mask?
Health and Safe did it. Hey! Oh, puns tonight. Happy birthday, puns. Right, hang on. It's worked on Ray. He's bitten. What the fuck? A full stop is aggressive now. Piss off millennials. And then you ended it, funnily enough, with an exclamation mark. Would have been more aggressive if you used a full stop there, Ray. And it's 3 full stops. Tell them to fuck off, or you're just waiting for the rest of the insult. So that was stuff from my room. So now we move on to the birthday section.
Oh.
So a couple of actual birthdays to read out first of all. Birthday section. Ba-ba. I do love my birthday sections. So actual comedians, Adam Close and Ira Claiborne. I love Ira Claiborne. She's just amazing. It was Jackie's 50th, and she shares her birthday with her wedding anniversary. So happy wedding anniversary to our favourite neighbours. And then happy birthday to Matt and happy anniversary to Matt and Dave. I know this is the birthday section, but it's the celebration section. So Matt and Dave's anniversary is the same as Jim and Jackie's, which I think is brilliant, which is also the same as Jackie's birthday. Fuck, we used to have big parties, didn't we? So Sarah from the village, you get the second, so you get the double, she gets a double shout out. So I did it last week and this week as well. So happy birthday, Sarah. And because you're from the village, you get happy birthday from us. And the Lucy show is 18 episodes. Oh, what's this? What's this? It's a birthday card for the Lucy show. Oh, look at that. It's happy birthday, the Lucy show. Well done, darling. Lots of love, Mum, and the kittens.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
That's enough. We can't pay the copyright. I make a wish that my viewership goes up.
Excellent.
Yay, it came true. So yes, I love a birthday show. Shame my glass was empty.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
It's my birthday. What can I say? Right, so I've got a couple of happy birthday messages that have been sent in by comedians. Very excited. So Leo Bukowski, my co-host from the Big World Small Talk, which is also available on Joke Pit, which is Mondays 4 p.m. And we had the amazing Louise Lee last week, and we've got a young lady on next week who is an American who lives in Germany, who was born in Panama. So I like the fact that's nice big world there. Of course, we've got Alex in Michigan. Noel is saying his card's in the post. Sarah Bridgman, my comedy wife from The Kitchen Sink, also available on Joke Pit, Thursday 6 to 8, says, happy birthday, how quickly they grow. No, you're crying. Enjoy your first legal drink. Dario Durham, friend of the show and friend of a lot of people that are watching, the amazing, talented comedian from Chicago, says, happy 18th birthday to your show. I love what you're doing and the opportunities you've given me. Keep shining the light on your world. Kev Rook from Nodding Dog. We've given a lot of talking about that in a minute. The Nodding Dog competition. Sunday, 8:30, Joke Pit Comedy. Congrats and have a wonderful one. Trish Sullivan. Right. Oh damn it! I can't message back to Heather, and she's messaging me around the drop tonight. So excited for the Lucy Show's 18th birthday. Now the show is legally allowed to buy cigarettes, porn, and lottery tickets in the US. I hope you don't get into too much trouble. I'm promising nothing, Trish. But Trish, myself, and Brooke Barcel, we started at the WSI Plus. So if there's any female comedians watching, please join the WSI Plus. And Sam from the village, she put congratulations on the 18th birthday show. She couldn't think of what else to say, but as she knows this is going out on lots of different platforms, she's put she'd like a single, tall, animal-loving man wanted. This, I couldn't resist doing this. I got sent this.
This is a special birthday message just for you. I wanted to give you a hand. That's my hand. Actually, that's fingers. Happy birthday on your 18th show. I'm so thrilled for you. Happy 18th show for you. Happy 18th show to you. Happy 18th show from your senior citizen friend in Chicago on Keith. Happy 18th show to you. I love you, Lucy. Have a great show. Bye.
She said because she wanted to give me a hand for having a birthday. Those are all pictures she's taken where she's doing research on arthritis and other different. But she gave me a list of diseases and things that she's used those pictures for. I quite like having medical doctor friends. Comedic. So Luke Logan, the amazing comedian from Canada. Happy birthday to Lucy Show. I hope you're drunk and carrying your shoes tonight because he did actually like show of the week. Oh, no, we're not bringing it back, Mum. Right, Vix Layton. Happy birthday, Queen. She has got the most amazing comedy roulette show on YouTube, and it's Vix, V-I-X, Vix Layton, L-E-Y-T-O-N, Layton, as in Leighton Orient. So Vix, V-I-X, Layton. And then Fathia, Sarah Pizzuta, been practicing that. She went, oh, she's all grown up now. Watch out for chlamydia. Tell her for that from me. Tell her that from me. I met Fathia in the Funny Women workshops. She is hilarious. And then I've got, obviously, happy birthday from Shane and Alex, Weekly Bazaar. Thank you very much, brothers. Polly, you've written 18 is a fabulous road to discovery. I wish you all the best in your adventure of superstardom. Roger, 18? Question mark. I bet you were. Keep up the good work. Steve Dunn, happy 18th. I hope you hope to join you on the show tonight. I don't know. I've not seen any messages from you, sweetheart. But thank you, guys. It was a bit of fun. But it's my show. So, yeah, it took a bit longer to read all that out because I'm in charge. Yeah. So, what have I been watching on TV and radio? TV and radio. Oh, update on the fucking Archers. Alice is doing in my boxing. Just be a drunk or not, mate. She didn't want to tell her dad that she'd done something wrong because she'd get in trouble. So she let somebody else whose livelihood depends on it take the flame. She's going to absolutely kick off when she finds out that Chris had half a beer, even though she's had gin bottles and vodka bottles found in the shed where she's been hiding them away from the recycling. Fallon is going to have to fire Emma, but Emma has given Fallon absolutely no respect regarding the fact that Fallon's the one running the business. So, Bridge Farm, why aren't Bridge Farm carrying on the reduction for the rates, considering they've just got nearly $1 million for the housing estate?
Well,
that's 18 hours I won't get back. Fuck you, no.
but what enjoyable hours.
Yes. Still, my favourite thing, Steve's probably dumped you for a Toby Carvery, which is annoying because Steve is my roving reporter this week. All the truck stop review is from Steve this week. Although breasts and gravy. I know I'd pick.
Tell Jill to.
Oh,
you can't.
Yes, I come over this weekend. I'm off work. Oh, everyone, yeah, of course. Oh, of course, bank holiday weekend. You're off work. I can't, but I will be in touch with you very soon, darling. I miss your face as well, my sister. Mwah. Olivia, are you joining the show? No. Right. Okay. So we've started watching Brokenwood Mysteries. Now, I've told you a little bit about Brokenwood Mysteries. Mm-hmm. It is a little bit like Midsummer Murder, but it's set in New Zealand. So the best thing was trying to work out last week is that Ivan was stabbed and they thought it was Jed or even Jirith. What episode we were at? Is that Stan? Steve? Till now his name was Stin.
He did.
But it's still the chemicals are in the shed. Where? Shed. You've got to say it again, mate. Shed.
We could do with subtitles.
love it. I've tried A Place to Call Home. I'm on episode 3, and I'm still not sure what the story is.
No.
And they're 45 minutes an episode. Fucking hell, I'm taking the hit. If you'd like to watch something on radio, I'd like to listen to something on radio. Ellis and John on Radio 5 Live is always fantastic. They also had Lou Sanders join them to cover Ellis, which means that there was another female radio presenter on 5 Live, which I think takes them up to 3 now.
Equality.
So we're getting there slowly but surely. Brooklyn 99. Come on. I've watched a couple more. And I've worked out I'm on season 4. I don't know how many seasons there are, but I'm halfway through season 4. I'm loving it. Still loving it. And I'm going to be absolutely pissed off as well when it ends. You can still watch the podcast Weekly Bazaar because it's up on the YouTube, You Suck Podcast YouTube. And this week we've got the kitchen sink. There we go now. No. What's this? I wish I could end the name of the New Zealand murder mystery show. Oh, right. It's Broken Wood Mysteries. Broken Wood Mysteries. And that's set in New Zealand. There's 6 seasons. There's 4 episodes per. And we're
series 3.
All right. So maybe it says 6 per.
No,
I don't know.
4. 4. There are 6.
We're going to run out and we're going to be really sad. Here's the other star of the show.
Hello, baby girl.
They haven't starred on the Lucy. They must know it's the birthday. They haven't starred on the Lucy show since week 3. Kiwis do sound like Australians.
Oh, darling, your food's here.
She doesn't know where her food is. Could we move the food for the show?
Well,
thanks. It's really, really good. It's entertaining, and I can't recommend it highly enough. Viagra's can cure broken wood. Yes, they can. She's having to eat the cat scratch because she's starving.
Come here, sweetie.
Right, okay. And then for those of you who like listening, for flip's sake. Not plugged in. That would have been fun. Holly says hi, and Reese does a thumbs up. So everybody, head down, thumbs up. Hello. I would call you my baby boy, darling, but you're taller than your dad and your mum. Right. Thanks. So for those of you who want to listen to something funny, end of season 1, they've done 12 episodes. The Froth, F-R-O-T-H, The Froth podcast, like you get on the top of a coffee, which is Rod Gilbert, his wife Sian Harries, and produced by Barry Castagnola. It's absolutely hilarious. Show that one. I've showed that one. Yeah. Holly says hi and Reese does a thumbs up. Hello, babies. Right. So that moves on to every little girl's favourite section. Truck Stop Review. I do love Truck Stop Review. So our roving reporter, Steve, went somewhere this weekend. And the reason why he put this forward is he knows my weakness. He knows what I love in truck stop. So it is, it's on the M1, just above Loughborough. Is it Loughborough? Loughborough. L-O-U-G-H.
Yes, there's the university there does a lot of sports stuff.
Right, okay.
Famous for it.
Right, so it's called Junction 23 Lorry Park. And I find it very amusing that they've used the word lorry because truck drivers don't like the word lorry. How to offend people before they arrive, eh? So it opened in 1986. It's got 180 parking spaces for heavy good vehicles.
Gosh, that's a lot.
All in a fully fenced compound. Well, I mean, you're going to have people filling that up on the weekend. It didn't say.
Oh, it's near Ashby de la Zouche.
I know, when I'm drunk. Oh. When I am drunk, I have been known to just keep going, Ashby de la Zouche. Have you ever seen a Swiss masseuse move to Ashby de la Zouche? True story. I went to night people for 3 hours with that. 180 parking spaces, fully fenced compound with 24/7 CCTV. I've never heard of anyone getting their curtains ripped or their tanks drained there. Other facilities include diesel forecourt shop, truck washing bay, 24-hour key fuels and UK fuels. It says it's got 24-hour cafe with hot and cold food, Whether or not that's true, maybe it's just a vending machine. Look at the lovely hard standing on that. Look at the tarmac on that. That's fucking lovely. That's nice.
That's class.
That's
darling.
nice. Great cafe. The reason why Steve gave me this to look at is because all of the food packaging is 100% sustainable, biodegradable food and plates. Plates and cups. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a truck stop that does biodegradable. So go this way. This one's to you, Junction 23 Lorry Park. I'm absolutely overwhelmed with you, you lovely buggers. Never heard of it. Never heard of the likes. I thought I'd been there, but actually the one I've been there was full of fucking potholes. You had to lift your hair or you're going to get a tank wash. Let's have a look. Comments. Yeah, it's Loughborough. And then Ray's dad was born in Ashby Zeus, and for years I thought that he was outside Britain. Oh, you little cutie. Then we've got Ask Lucy. Moving on to the Ask Lucy section. I do like Ask Lucy. So only a few questions this week because all I was asking people for were birthday messages. So I didn't get that too many. Roger's really impressed that Steve's got a big hell of a big selfie stick to get over that overview shot.
Or very long arms.
He believes he can fly.
He can.
He can. I can't believe I'm using the Louise Lee R. Kelly Orville joke. I'm going to have the message. Right. Sorry. For those of you who didn't watch last week's Big World Small Talk, you really should. It's still available up on the Joke Pit. It's right. I can't use it properly. She can use it after herself. Right. So this week's questions on Ask Lucy. Do you consider yourself old-fashioned in any way? Many ways. Except for feminism, human rights, the want to vote. The need to not have to prove my existence by knocking out a kid or getting married to somebody I fucking hate. I'm really into old values, except for settling with men you don't like, having babies you don't want, and not having jobs you do want. But apart from that, all of that, I'd have done really well. I mean, I would have been arrested, but really like proper cooking. Oh, it is. That is proper good tarmac. They didn't used to call me the bitch for nothing, you know. It was the 60s. I was only ickle. It's based on the fucking beard, though, Ray. It's more fun as beard down to there. Right. Do you consider it old-fashioned anyway? Yes. Would you rather spend the rest of your life with a sailboat as your home or an RV caravan as your home? Now, people are going to assume that I'm going to say caravan. But it'd be different, wouldn't it? It'd be different, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be different? It would be, wouldn't it? I think it would be really good to have a boat, but like, you know,
have it moored.
Not a sad one. You don't have to have a sad one.
Something like, you know, 120 feet long.
Yeah, I'd want to be able to cope in it. I mean, I'm quite happy living on a canal boat because I'm not very tall.
No.
You're taller than me, Mum.
Gives you claustrophobia.
Mum, I live in a fucking cab when I go away. A canal boat is how many truck cabs put together?
Yeah, all right. Okay.
Yeah, Michael wants a sailboat. Guys, what about you? Would you rather live in a caravan or a sailboat? I think because I have lived in a caravan for so long at festival sites, and because I have lived in a cab of a truck, I think I'd want to mix it up with the sailboat because I haven't. I think that's why I would go for the sailboat. Yeah, definitely for Michael. What about you, Ray? Mims, what about you? Holly, Reese, what do you reckon? Do you want your parents to go live on the estuary? Let's have a look. Would you rather only be able to use a fork, no spoon, or only be able to use a spoon, no fork?
Oh,
No, spoon.
Yeah, no contest.
Yeah, because you'll need a boat when the ocean's rise. Yeah, the thing is, you would need to have a spoon because how do you eat gravy? And due to the fact that 60% of my food has gravy, I would rather eat everything with a spoon or exclude soup and gravy from my life. I couldn't do it.
Couldn't do that.
No, I couldn't do it.
No.
Let's have a look. Next question. What terrible movie do you love? Now, right, I like Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris with Dame Angela Lansbury.
Yes.
I absolutely love Pussycat the movies. I guess you'd say Sailboat. What was that? I guessed you'd say Sailboat, but I thought you'd say something else. No, definitely, Michael. I'd say Sailboat. Just because it's different. And people drink and sail, don't they?
Yeah, you're not going to knock anybody over on a pedestrian crossing.
Because that's the thing. There's no license for having a boat, is there?
Yeah, but let's be fair. If you had a nice big sailboat, wouldn't you have a crew?
Mim's 18, straight out of the gravy jug. Yes, go on, girl. You would use a cup with the gravy. My brother, he know me so well. Just the other day, I bought Bovril. It was me that bought it. I really fancy a cup of Bovril. For those of you who don't understand what Bovril is, it's beef stock, but you just have it as a cup of like thin gravy.
Yes, it's like more refined Marmite.
Oh no, because it's beef stock. It's not yeast, man. What's the worst thing you ever bought? Oh, that bloody white Ford Escort.
Oh yes.
Oh Jesus, that was a bag of shit. I needed a car because I was starting a teaching job somewhere, and I just had to. And my aunt and uncle said, "Oh, we know this guy that's got a car for sale." And I was like, "As long as it's a Ford, I'll fucking buy it." And he'd put black tights on the inside of the red lights at the back, the brake lights, because and the indicators, because if you put tights on the inside, it makes you look a little bit like boy racery.
Like a prick.
Also, my comments are probably 30 or 50 seconds delayed. Yeah, I know, but it's all right because of the gin. I'm a bit delayed too. Happy birthday! You're thinking less of a sailboat, more of a gin palace. Hey, you say potato. I say make gin. Right. Just in case, just to make sure people understand what you can be doing whilst we talk like this, is you can just be making a note that if you go onto the jokepit.com comedy page and put my name in, Lucy Orchard, it comes up and you can make a donation to this comedy show. I know it's not a lot, but I do need £30 a month to cover all the StreamYard fees. I know it's uncouth to talk money, but I get uncouth on gin. So what I would really... I know it's not right for a lady to talk about money, but I ain't no fucking lady, so cough up. Come on, even like £1 each or something. Please, it'd be really lovely. Go on, don't be shy. Put your bank details in, press send. What's the worst thing you've ever
Or better
bought?
still, send us your bank details.
Hey, if you can't do it because you're too tired, just take a picture of the front and back of a bank card and send it through me on Messenger.
It won't take too much.
Sorry, got distracted by gin there. I forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, what's the worst thing I bought? So yeah, also this boy racer car. So they've taken the headlight, the brake lights and the indicators off. They put tights in they to make them darker, and then they put these stick-on tinted, like black tint out stuff on the glasses and on the windows. And I didn't want that. And you took it off, and it was patches of stickiness. Oh my God, it was so annoying. It was just the worst car ever. And I bought it off a friend of a family.
Yeah, well, everybody's got one of those.
Arsehole. Right, plug section. Right, as I've already mentioned, Vic Slayton does Comedy Roulette. All of them are still up on the YouTube channel. That's VIX Layton, Leyton. Look at me writing with my finger. So the other thing I need to promote is right. Okay, so we have got the Weekly Bazaar. That's the one in the middle. So if you go to the You Suck podcast network, go on any of the places you get your podcast from, and I'd be highly surprised if you didn't find it. What the difference with Alan Thomas, brilliant little chat about what's the difference between UK and America, superhero bar fights, is just superbly silly. We've got Thursday at 6 p.m. We've got Ali Hancock coming on. We had Dario last time. We've got Ali Hancock. Yeah, Ali's a massive friend of the show. She is an alternative comedian, because alternative comedians are now just comedians.
Oh, really?
If you think about, like, you've got the Alexi Sales and the Tony Flatteries and the Ben Eltons, they consider themselves comedians, alternative comedians to the norm. Well, now that is the norm. So Ali is actually one of the few fucking rare, alternate comedians you'll actually get. So this is, and I had to clip the, I had to unfortunately clip the video because I can only put a minute on, but here you go. I couldn't put all the advert in because it was longer than a minute, and StreamYard won't only do more than a minute. But I was just in, and to be honest, if they put me second or third in that advert, I wouldn't have gone further than me anyway. But it is finally come round to Heat 6 of the Nodding Dog New Online Comedian of the Year. Sunday, 8:30. Be all over all of Joke Pip channels. And I'll have it promoted on Lucy Orchard Comedy as well. So please, 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 please come and give me your support. Come on, join the chat. Tell everyone how you think I'm the funniest. Even if you don't like my jokes, lie. Because, you've seen me ask you to lie. It's my birthday. Please. I'm 18. So yeah, and then if you do have chance as well, please, I know some of you have done, we've got very little time left for the Funny Women Awards Best Web Series nominations now open. We've only got a few more days left to nominate that. So Noel, remind me to give me your email address so I can nominate myself. Thank you very much, Chibra. And now we move on to the show it all game. Boop, boop. That was new. I have to remember that. Show it all game. Boop, boop. So yes, it's the Lucy Show It All game. So this is where you have the opportunity to become one of the owners of the amazing Show It All certificates. I mean, this is brilliant. Yeah, my poser. Oh, cute. It's one of my comedy headshots. You just can't see out my hand. It's a microphone, and it was a candid shot actually. It was taken by my stepfather at comedy night in Exeter. And I just turned and went, oh, hello. But yes, I'm a massive poser. I couldn't choose the picture. He just went on my Facebook and chose it. So look at that bloody massive space there, right? For you to choose, for you to win. So all you got to do is win. To get 3 questions right and share this video. It is not difficult. Ray, all the best of the competition. Might not watch it live because, well, because you've got so much to watch, Ray. Honestly, you support me in my own shows. I think the judges don't read the comments, but you never know. If I got a load of good comments watching that said that I did it brilliantly. It's only 3 minutes, so it's not, not a huge set. Right, so this week's questions. I'll start with last week. Sorry, I'll start with last week. I always start with last week's questions. The winner was Mrs. Dravelis with 3 questions, and she shared the video. So, what fitness have I started? And You have two options for the answer: hula hooping or hula hooping. Name an animal from the village update. Last week it was bat, chicken, kitty, dog, or mole. Where in the world was last week's truck stop? It was Poland, where they sell you meat by the weight. And what do we drink during our show? Apparently fuck all, because my mum's really bad. No G&Ts.
You've had 2.
Yeah, I've had 2. I'm not allowed anymore. So this week's questions. Okay. I've had one person start by sending some money. Thank you so much. I get my little updates. It really does go towards me by paying for the StreamYard for this every week. It takes me about 2 days to plan the script for the show. I won't whinge, but I really do. I put my heart and soul into all the products I do, and I really hope you enjoy them. How many seconds can I now hula hoop? It was mentioned in the video. Take a guess. Anything under 20, you're getting closer. Name an animal from the village update. There were some different animals mentioned this week. They weren't just your normal animals. Now, Michael, you're going to it was you, Ray, you lovely bugger. Please, everyone, join Ray in supporting the show and sending in. Minimum donation for the show is 50p. I set it that low because I don't want to be a fucking piss taker. Other people have set their bars quite high. I'm not. I buy all my gin out of my gyro, okay, guys?
Since when have you had a gyro?
Just
I think
funnier at the time to say it. I don't claim any benefit.
Yeah, your mother buys your gin.
Yeah. So, Michael, this is the one you should understand. Where is the Brokenwood Mysteries filmed? That's why your question made me laugh so much. Where is the Brokenwood Mysteries filmed? And question number 4. How many episodes of The Lucy Show have there been? So, okay, you need to get 3 or more questions and share this video. How many seconds can I now hula? Name an animal from the village update. Where is Brokenwood Mysteries filmed? And how many episodes of The Lucy Show have there been? I think the questions are quite easy this week.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
They're easy every week.
But yeah, if you've been watching the fucking show. This is a test. So please, like I said, banners. So you can see at the bottom it says jokepit.com/comedian Lucy Orchard. Please buy me a G&T. Go back to comments. Noel usually sends in what his answers will be. For fuck's sake, Michael. I'm the one that's been drinking. Right, Noel put 0.01 sec. You just look like you were trying to wave. 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, too many. You didn't mention an animal from the village update, but I understand. I know this in there. I like, you know, when I wrote this question, I knew that you were going to answer in too many. Because I know my brother. But I forgot where am I supposed to answer. So you just go on the Lucy Show, on the Lucy Orchard comedy page, or just message me through any means, whether it's the Lucy Fool on Twitter, or Lucy Fool on TikTok, or the Lucy Orchard comedy. Send in your messages. So no, Rogers put 99, polar bear, Clacton, lots. No, went for bear. That was his animal. Yeah, so it's how many seconds can I do hula hoop? Name an animal from the village update. Where is Brokenwood Mysteries filmed? And how many episodes of the Lucy Show have there been? Fair, brilliant. Right, okay, so this just ends with thank yous. All right, and I hope you are watching on YouTube, Dave, because this is a big one for you, darling. Thank you to all of the viewers that got me through 18 episodes of The Lucy Show. I did not realise we were going to be going on for this long. Dave Dart, thank you so much for helping me out, and you've been above and beyond what a friend should be and do, and never repay you. And a big friend to Donna Landy for setting us up with a holiday rental in North Devon, and big love and my warmest regards to my friend Mark. So there we go. So everybody, Like this video when it ends. Please tell your friends, and I will see you all coming up next week. All right, so come on then. How are you going to get in? How are you going to get in?
I'm going to walk in front of you.
I'm going to walk in front of the camera. Come
Oh.
on. It's that time of the night. Right, so everyone, please don't be shy. Buy me a gin. Please also don't forget to enter the competition. All right. How many seconds can I hula hoop?
Ooh.
Name an animal from the village update.
Ah.
Was Brokenwood Mysteries filmed?
Mm.
And how many episodes have I fucking done of this show? We've already got one of my favourite people. Right, Mims 18. My live show will be on, I think, 24th September, I believe, last week of September, and it'll be in Bridgewater. I'll put all the details on Lucy Orchard Comedy. There's one of my favourite truck drivers, Jerry, using my own catchphrase on me. Cock off. Michael, thank you very much for tuning in. I love the fact that you're on a train in Seattle finishing your day shift.
Well, where better place to be?
Yeah. So yes, I will put all my comedy events like I used to do when we were allowed out. I'll put them all up on the comedy, on Lucy Orchard Comedy, but I'm not allowed to put it up yet because there's so few tickets. We're not allowed to put them up. The venue won't let us. Let's have a look. Which will be 19. Yes, next week. So just remember, everybody, please donate. Its minimum donation is 50p. And just remember, I will see you next Tuesday.
See you next week, everybody.
Go on, say it, Mum.
No,
Go on, say it.
Never,
Go on, say it.
ever.
Thanks, everybody, for making it a great show. I know I went on a bit longer, but it's my 18th. Come on. It's not a bad show, is it?
Oh, there were no bats involved.
No bats. No bats in the
And we
village
have-
update.
And we have kittens.
Yeah, we have the cats in as well. And it's time for me to have another gin and a fag. Oh, for those of you in America, cigarette.
Yes, that could be misconstrued very badly.
Wait for it to drop. Wait for it to drop. Thank you very much, guys. I absolutely adore every single one of you. Please tell your friends Tuesdays, 9 p.m. every week. Oh, thanks you. I'll hope to see you on Sunday. There we are then.
Love you, know.
Absolutely fucking mental, Jerry. I've never changed, but this time I do it with a bigger audience. You enjoyed the show, Jerry? Please donate. You can see the little ticker at the bottom. Buy me a G&T. Minimum donation 50p. All goes towards StreamYard fees for all my techs. If you love any kitchen,
That's Beyonce.
yes. Is that Beyonce? Yes, that's Beyonce messaging. Hiya, babe. Love you too, Mum. Aww. Love you, bruv.